Chat if you would like a personal hello. If you would like a personal hello. Do you still get it after getting the original? Yes, you can have both. You can have both. Both. You get 2 badges for the price of what? Well, no, actually, no, it's not the price of 1. You get 2 badges for the price of 2. You get two badges for the price of 2. Look, here's the badge, folks.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Two badges for the price of apples and pears. Heck of a deal. £2 a pound of banana. Right, we should probably say hello to people. Hayward, hello. Sakura, hello. Billy, hello. Firefly, hello. Psycho Bitch, hello. Moz, hello. Moz, thanks for making me a coffee, darling. Love you. Chick and Fillet, hello there. Erica, hello. Kathson, hello. In's Angel, hello. Dean, hello. AT, hello. Thank you. I didn't know that. Yeah. No worries, General Pizza. I got you, dude. Yeah, if anyone doesn't like the new Twitch mobile view, because we're beta testing the new mobile streaming stuff for Twitch, if you don't like it, you can just tap the screen and you can click on Show Classic View or some other bollocks like that. So you don't despair. Don't despair. Shredded Leaf, hello. Silly Stealth, hello there. Shawnee B, hello there. Hazy, hello there. Naneth, hello there. Thompson, hello there. Abby Boo, hello there. Delilah, hello there. We were here earlier. We got it from you. Hey, let's go. Sakura with the VIP. Oh, very nice, Sakura. Could a mod make sure Sakura has their diamond back in the Discord? Chocobo Twinkie, hello there. All the badges. Stubby Wheat, hello there. Rizzy? Is that, am I ever saying that right? Hi. Kishi, hello there. Can I sell these like crypto? No, you can't. Greet me. Hello, darling. Snail Mel, hello there. How you doing? I miss Twitch chants. Oh, yeah, that was a thing they were testing for a while. What was Twitch chants? I don't even remember. Slendisfy, hello there. How you doing? General Pizza, hello. Shoestring, hello. Eco the Bad Wolf, hello there. Cosmic Pixel, hello there. Welcome in. Cryptic is him, hello there. Are you going to greet your Finnish follower as well? Did I not say hello to you? Raven Destiny Oni, hello there, welcome in. Did I not say hello? Vic the Viking, hello Vic, how you doing, Geezer? You're alright, mate. My Twitch keeps crashing on PC. Oh, that's a shame. Do you know what it might be? There's been loads of issues today with Cloudflare, and there's a bunch of things related to Cloudflare on streaming websites. So, for example, if you're someone who uses Better TTV, I know that is linked to Cloudflare. So I've been in a few streams today where people have tried to use emotes from... Hello, Wafaka, how you doing? Justica, hello. Once again, if you're not happy with the vertical layout, you just tap the screen and do classic view. Very, very simple, folks. Very simple. How you doing, Justica?
Smudgy Wudgies.
Beanie Weenie, hello there. I love your name. Little Legs, hello there. Welcome in. Big Paul, thank you for the follow. Vicky, thank you for the follow. Potato Cat, Kevin, hello there. Welcome in, guys. One Fat Cat, thank you for the tier 3 sub as well. Tier 3, good God. Good God. So yeah, I was in some chats earlier where people have BTTV emotes, and long story short, the emotes themselves weren't working. They were just turning into huge amounts of text in people's chat. So it's been a pretty wild day. Oh yeah, do you want to see the badge? You want to see the new badge? Right, so... they're next to each other. Here's... No, wait, that's the static one. Here's the existing badge. Here's the existing badge. Yeah, you see it? It's all like a bit glowy. Yeah? Here's the new badge. Wait for it. Brace yourself. Same, but different. Same, but different. I mean, they're very similar. They're very similar. More understated, more demure. Exactly. You made some good macaroni and cheese for dinner with some garlic ale. Oh, Abby! That made me bite my lip, Abby. Oh my God. That sounds delightful. I had a chicken tikka masala tonight. A Charlie Bigham one. Smudgy budgies.
Look at
Hayward,
Mr. Moneybags
Hayward,
here.
thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
The Hayward97_ gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
It's the same badge. Yeah, it's just one's animated, one isn't. Listen. All I can say is if you've already got the animated one, if you somehow don't get the other one in the next 2 weeks, because I think it's till the end of the month now. If you somehow don't get the other one, I think you'll be alright. I think you'll be alright. You'll get over it. You know what I mean? Your thanks for the follow audio makes me think of the actor David Earl from Derek/Afterlife. Which one's David Earl? I can't remember. And Hayward, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. That's incredibly generous. How do you get both badges? Well, if you don't have the first one, unfortunately, you can't get it. It's gone forever. It's gone forever. I'm very sorry. Were you jealous of Nuka Dave's chair song this morning? No, there was a chair song. I know I raided into him and he'd gone for a wee. And I needed to do some stuff, so I couldn't really hang about. So I was like, I'm going. I'll see you later. You gotta say you're kidding. Yeah, so the first one, the animated one, if you don't have it, it's gone forever. I'm very sorry to say. Do we need a chair song? I mean, half the time when I leave my chair, I put this on.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
What does the badge look like? It's exactly the same as the previous one, except it doesn't have an animation on it. It's basically... yeah. It's basically... yeah. You love the chair elevator? Yeah, there we go. We'll just use that. That's our chair song. We need some AI singing over it. No, I'm not going to do that, Billy, because the last time I made an AI song, people went fucking mental at me, and a bunch of people unfollowed at me. So, I won't be doing that again. I won't be doing that again. Like, I wasn't using it for commercial purposes. It was meant to just be a bit of fun.
Hype train started, baby.
Hype train started.
I thought the animated one had longer. Nope, it ended at 11:59 earlier today. It's gone. It's gone. Right, anyway, welcome to Tanglewood Street House. My name is Ghostkai, and I'm secretly in love with you. It's true. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And of course, we have an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate Dave Gayton. Dave? Have I ever had a Dave before? Guys, is Dave new? I've had David many times. I don't think I've ever had a Dave.
Oh, crumbs.
Is Dave new? Why do I feel like Dave is new? Oh, well, we hit a target. Oh, nice. Thank you. I don't think I've ever had a Dave. I've played this for thousands of hours.
I love you too, Kai. We all do. We are your harem of loving community members.
As a friend. Thank you for the bits. Right, Dave Gayton. Call me Dave. Call me Dave. Wasn't that David Cameron's autobiography? Call me Dave. Prick. What a prick. Oh dear. Capture a photo of the ghost. Repel the ghost with incense. And escape the ghost in a hunt. There we go. Had Walter White recently. Nice. Saw someone get Robin Williams. Kind of sad. Yeah. And just a reminder, folks, this is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, November. So, you know, reach out to the blokes in your life. Check in on them. Make sure they're alright. You know?
Why is Nuka Dave haunting this house?
Because he can't stand to be away from me. He loves me. That's why. See,
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
I'm gonna say something, but Kai, you're girly pop. I'm also a man. To be fair, I'm also a man, and I care very deeply about men's mental health issues. Very deeply about them. What was I saying? I can't even remember. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I'm kind of glad.
To protect the world
Hello,
from
Rilu. How you doing?
devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
I'm glad we raided Dave earlier because I deliberately didn't raid Dave last week because I told myself, and
Follow sausage.
I said it. I said last week in chat as well. I was like, look, we've raided Dave loads of times in the past. I'm going to try and raid new people, and we did. We raided like different people every single day last week. I'm going to raid people that I don't normally raid. I'm going to raid people that I don't normally get a chance to interact with. So I'm very, very glad we got a chance to do that. And then we raided Dave today because I was like, oh look, Dave's online, I'll just raid him. I just raid him. How long is this stream gonna be? Long enough for you to get your badge. There you go. There you go. I got you, sausage. I got you, sausage. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Ghostkai's got you. The most reliable streamer on Twitch. The Honda Civic of streaming. Oh yes. Oh yes, Mr. Reliable himself. Reliably shite, Ghostkai. Oh. Okay, so Ghost appears to be in this room.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Guys, thank you very much for the follows. For those of you who missed the news, not the BBC news, like the Ghostkai, the Ghostkai news that happened earlier. We hit 30,000 followers on Twitch earlier. Which I'm very happy about. So, for anyone who has followed in recent times, thank you very, very much. It's honestly very touching. So, thank you. We should probably go live on TikTok as well. We'll let the children in, shall we? We'll open daycare. Hang on, we're opening daycare now, folks. We should probably do that. Pepper. It's alright, it'll be about 5 minutes before TikTok pulls my stream from the For You page anyway. And the ads screwed your voice for me? They screwed my voice? Oh no. Well, unfortunately, folks, adverts are a part of the ecosystem for Twitch. If I could turn them off entirely, I would, but alas, I cannot turn them off. So they're set to the minimum. Apologies for that. There's nothing I can do about it. You can avoid them by having Twitch Turbo. You can avoid them by subscribing to the channel, and you can avoid them by using a fad knocker. You know? I wouldn't be offended.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
I won't be offended. A fad knocker. You know? You know what I'm saying? I won't say it. No, not big knockers. Obviously not that. It rhymes with fad knocker. Oh, hello, Dots. Well, shucks.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Dots and orbs. Do you think boosters ruin Phasmophobia?
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Come closer.
I think they ruin it for the people that they're boosting. I don't think they ruin Phasmophobia as a whole. I think their impact in the community is borderline irrelevant. I just think they're cringe. Do you stream other games? Yeah, I stream loads of different games. I've streamed over 300 different games. You can check it out, it's on Twitch Tracker. I've streamed over 300 games on Twitch. What do you mean boosters? People who like aggressively level people up super fast. There are boosters in Phas. Yeah, I don't know why. I'll be real with you folks. Levels don't matter in Phasmo. Phasmo is not a competitive game. Phasmo is one of the most casual games you can play on the internet. A lot of them are cheaters. Not all of them. I will add a little bullet point there. Not all of them. But a lot of them are just cheating. And there's no point to being a high level. It's pointless. The only thing I would say you should do is get to Prestige 3, just because getting to Prestige 3 gets you an achievement. So if you're on PlayStation, you get a trophy. If you're on Xbox, you get an achievement. And if you're on Steam, you get an achievement as well. After Prestige 3,
Follow sausage.
it literally doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. And I'll be honest, folks, no one cares what level you are. It's an uncomfortable truth people need to hear, but they do need to hear it. I assure you, no one cares what level you are in this game. I only do it for the yeah. Leveling up for the badges is great.
Thanks for the follow.
If you love the badges and you love collecting them, crack on. You know, more power to you. What's max prestige? 20. To be honest, I've only just started prestiging myself because I just didn't care. Because when was it? It was about 3 years ago. Two or 3 years ago. It's when Sunny Meadows came out.
Thanks for the follow.
And we did a full level wipe, and everyone was back to like level 1 basically, and the new prestige system came in, and I thought, oh, this is cool. Like, I'm gonna try and get up there. I'm excited about this. And then I literally, day 2 of the new system being in, I saw people who were already prestige 20, level 999, 999, 999, you know, whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, so it's instantly ruined. It's instantly pointless. So I just stopped caring. I literally just stopped caring, because it's like, because you know that people cheat, and everyone knows people cheat. No worries, Sakura, have a good night. Because everyone knows lots of people cheat, unfortunately, and this is wrong, when you see someone who is a high prestige, you don't actually truly ever know whether they have just leveled up normally or whether they've cheated. And that's unfortunate, and it's a really unhealthy thing for the game. It's a really unhealthy thing for the game. I personally, and I know some of you will disagree with this, personally, I would absolutely adore if they put some anti-cheat in and got a load of people banned who need to be banned, and give me a full level wipe. We've done a level wipe before. We've done a level wipe before in Phasmo. We all didn't want it. We all moaned about it, but we all got over it in about 24 hours because the new system was great. So give me a level wipe, give me anti-cheat, and then prestige would actually mean something again. I would be full in favor of that. The level wipe gave veterans prestige. It did, but as we've discussed, like literally within days, prestige didn't matter. So it was nice, but it honestly didn't matter. I don't see what the point of cheating is. Some people in this world will do anything. Anything. They don't have a line they won't cross if it means that they have a perceived superiority to others. So that's why, like, a lot of people, you'll see sometimes people coming into my stream, they'll go, what prestige are you, Ghostkai? What prestige are you, Ghostkai? And I go, I don't even know. Like, I don't know, like 10, 9, 11, like, I don't know. I literally don't pay attention to it. And they go, well, I'm prestige 20. And I go, okay. And we had someone in chat like that a while back. He was prestige 20, level 376. And then he was like, he was asking questions in chat that, like, someone who's, like, quite new at the game would be asking. You know what I mean? Like, he was asking questions that, like, no experienced player would be asking. And I called him out on it. I was like, mate, how many hours have you got in Phasmo? Because you said you're, like, a really high level. How many hours you got in Phasmo? God, you must have loads of hours. And he goes, I got like 50 hours. I'm like, right, okay, so you're just a cheater. And then he finally admitted it in chat. He was like, yeah, I am. Yeah, I got boosted. I was like, right, okay. Well, it's obvious that you've been boosted because you don't know anything about the game. The way I look at it, even outside of the, you know, the ethics of it and all of that stuff. Honestly, I feel like if you buy a video game where part of the progression is that journey, like a big point of the gameplay experience is the leveling up, is the learning about the ghosts, is the journey that comes with the game. You know what I mean? if you deprive yourself of that, the only person you're really cheating is yourself. I'll give you an example of, I made this mistake before with a video game. When I first started playing World of Warcraft... Teal 2! Hello, Teal 2! Good to see you. I hope you're doing very well. When I first started playing World of Warcraft, towards the end of Vanilla, back in the day, this is a very long time ago,
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
a friend of mine was ecstatic that I got into it. Oh, he couldn't have been happier. Couldn't have been happier that I got into it. So he did what he thought was a nice thing, and he just started boosting me through content. And what happened then was I just got bored. I just got bored. Because as you can imagine, it's not very interesting when you're just walking around while someone else is essentially playing the game for you. And that's kind of one of the ways I look at the whole level boosting in Phasmo. So like, if you've just got Phasmo, and then you join a group of like level boosters. And by the way, I'm not taking anything away from that. If people want to play that way, that's totally fine. But if you are the new player, you are literally like just not learning anything. You're not learning anything about the game. You know, it doesn't go well. And then you're going to be like a high prestige, but be terrible at the game. And it's like, well, what was the point? What, like, do you know what I mean? What was the point? Is the new Twitch badge out? It is, yeah. You have to come across the Twitch to get it, of course. You can't get it on TikTok, but yeah, it is out. I had to go back and see how many hours I've got in so far because I never paid attention to it. I'm on 265 now, and I'm finally about to hit Prestige 1. Hey, nice! Oh my god. Hey, guys, sorry. To be fair, my friends are Prestige 20, level 250, 350, and even we're still questioning things in the game, though it's mainly questions like who the hell used the music box. There's asking questions and then there's asking questions, though. Like, there's asking questions that have a bit of nuance, and then there's asking basics, which, you know, an experienced player wouldn't have to ask. It's very obvious when someone is boosted, I would say. No, I've got dots. I've already got it noted, guys. Oh, you're just making a joke. Okay, fine. For me, as ADHD diagnosed, stuff like Wiimod is just to get that dopamine hit, to learn about stuff in my own way. Before I hope to play without Wiimod and other cheats. It's for me about dopamine and learning my own way. After, why don't you just put, Friendly Ghost on and stuff? You know what I mean? Like, ADHD or not, I think you have the tools to do this kind of thing with custom difficulty settings. You could literally like turn off lose items. You could put on Friendly Ghost. You can like tweak all the behaviors and stuff. They might not have custom games unlocked. It requires level 50. Level 50 is not very high. And honestly, if you're below level 50 and you're hacking the game, I think maybe the game's not for you. Respectfully. Because, like, level 50 is not hard. Like, you put it this way, you do the weekly once, and that's like 13 levels. You go from, like, level 1 to, like, level 13 or 14. Oh, Potato Cat. Yeah, when you loop a ghost, it's so good. Yeah, also, I must warn you, you need to be very careful. Like, hacking the game... you can get banned if the devs sus, and because look, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. DK has told us directly that like it's painfully obvious and very easy to check when an account has used Wiimod and other hacks. So if you go into a lobby and someone susses you out and reports you, you will get banned. Like, it's very easy for them to check. It's very, very easy for them to check if you've done it or not. Just so you know. Like, I'm not even saying this to scare you. Like, it's true. Like, very easy. Where are you? How old are you? Like, the people who are using Wiimod to, like, walk into a map get the ghost right, and walk out immediately. Yeah, they can see that you have irregular activity in game. It's very easy for them to ban you. Where are you? How old are you? You can cheat so hard with that? Yeah, for sure. What do you want? Are you friendly? Alright. Makes me wonder why they choose not to ban a lot of players then. Because they've got more important things to do at the moment. They're actively working on developing the game.
Thanks for the follow.
Hi, it's Philippe. Philippe, I don't think... Philippe, what's the age requirement for TikTok? Can someone just confirm to me what the age requirement for TikTok is, please? Is it 13? Because if it's 13, Philippe, I'm going to have to ban you on TikTok as well. What happens if you use Wiimote in single player? Doesn't matter. It's still a break. Still a break of the terms of service. When you first open up the game, you do an agreement and you press accept. You can get banned as well. It doesn't matter whether it's single player or multiplayer. If you're found out, you're found out. Like if you hack Phasmo, it is a breach of the terms of service for Phasmo. Digilad, happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, Digilad. I hope you have a wonderful day, man. I hope you're doing something really nice. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, most social media websites, the minimum age is 13. So please don't come and tell us. Only 2 years from becoming a mod now, Digilad. Oh yeah. I played some VR too. Yeah, VR's great for Phasmo. Great fun. So I've been talking like loads. So I'll be honest with you, I've not been paying attention to this investigation like at all. 13? I thought it might have been. I thought it might have been. I don't know what we're dealing with here. I've not been paying attention at all. You find Phasmo less scary in VR? Oh yeah. So we got dots, we got orbs. It might be a yokai. It's kind of aggressive when we're talking. Depends on the country. It's usually done by the app, isn't it? I think some countries might force the app to be higher, but I think most places are going to be 13 as a minimum. So I need to ban? That's fine, I can do it. TikTok's easy. I already did it on, we did it on Twitch earlier. Alright. Seems friendly. Seems friendly, didn't he? We should probably get something to make ourselves safe. Oh, God. Right, where are we even at with this investigation? Do I even have a torch? I don't know where my torch is. I'd honestly crap my pants if I played VR. A lot of people do. It's a very... Lil Gags, like, why are you still in stream? I'm talking about how you're not even meant to be on the app. You're still talking. And is your profile picture you? In your school uniform? Mate, come on. Please don't become an easy target. Anyway, I'm really sorry. It's not personal, Philippe. It's really not personal, but terms of service are terms of... I've got to ban you. I've got to ban you. I'm so sorry. Sorry about this, guys. Right, I have to report him as well. Minor safety. That's the one. Right, sorry about that, folks. So for those of you who don't know, a lot of social media websites have a minimum age requirement of 13. What we had was someone came into the chat earlier today. They were chatting away. They were very pleasant. It doesn't, no, none of this means they're a bad person or unkind or anything like that. They were chatting away and then out of nowhere they dropped in chat, "Oh man, I wish I could stream. But sadly, Twitch has rules against it." And I'm like, what rules? You know what I mean? Well, what rule? That's a very vague statement. What rules? And he goes, well, because you have to be over 13. I was like, oh no.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
So then I said, are you under 13? He goes, yeah, I am. So at that point, like, our hands are tied. Because we were streaming to like 970 people earlier. And we've just had someone under the age of 13 declare to nearly 1,000 people that they are a child under the age of 13. I hope you can all understand why that puts that child at risk. And so, as responsible adults and as a responsible streamer, we have a requirement to not only ban them, but also to report them to the website as being underage. Did they come back? Yeah, he came back on TikTok just now. He came back on TikTok just now and was like, hi, it's me again. I'm like, oh, Jesus, dude. So, like, I take no pleasure from it, but it's for a good reason. It's for a good reason. Because there's some wild people out there. You know, there might be people trying to slide into the DMs and stuff.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
And we got to do what we can to try and prevent that sort of thing, okay? Hey, Lucy, how you doing? So yeah, it's not like a personal thing because we've done this many times in the past, and some people take it really personally, and they're like, "Oh, Ghostkai hates me," sort of thing. It's like, no, it's not that. It's not that at all. It's literally just I'm trying to protect you from the internet. The internet is a horrible place. That's why the age requirement is what it is. Anyway, moving on. I don't want to dwell on it too much. I think we've spoken about it enough today. Oh, dearie me. Right. What's going on? Internet in general should be age restricted. I don't even know how you would enforce that. Well, this isn't looking good. No, what the fuck? Huh? Guys... Guys, how did he stop tracking me? What the hell? How did he stop tracking? Is it a yokai? Might be a yokai. It's certainly not a Tai A or a Raiju. He might be a yokai. He seemed to struggle to track me. As soon as I broke line of sight, he had no idea where I was. And I was talking. I've got an open microphone, so he should have heard me, really. Should we just say yokai and crack on? Because I've been distracted in this investigation anyway. We've been having a lot of chats, and I don't know where my flashlight is. I've lost it. I can't wait to play Battlefield 6 later today. It's a great game. I reckon it's a yokai. It was very active and tried to hunt when I was talking in its room, and then it just completely lost sight of me in a hunt and had no idea what to do. It had a full panic and it couldn't find me. So I reckon. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Lovely. Bum 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 bum.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Easy.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Easy. What made you want to start streaming? I was bored one day. That's actually literally it. I was bored one day. I thought I'd give it a go. 4 years later, here we are. A slave to streaming. 2 streams a day. Dance for people on the internet, Ghostkai. Dance, boy. What was the first game you streamed? I think Dead Space? Guys, my husband thinks I'm ugly? What the hell? I was standing behind the corner and he got spooked when he saw me. In's Angel, your husband said you're ugly? That's outrageous. Best come up story ever. It's true though. I was literally just like, I'm kind of bored. I'm kind of bored. Let's go live. Let's try this whole streaming thing. And at the beginning, I used because my computer was not good enough to stream on. I used the Twitch had their own streaming app, And it was terrible. It was so bad, but I used that at the beginning. Oh my god, it was so bad. And it was just after lockdown, and I was wearing a hat the whole time. In fact, I could probably show you a clip, actually. Do you want to see what I when I first started streaming, what it looked like? Hey, is your Melody? How you doing? Lovely to see you. I use OBS. What do you use? I use OBS. Everyone uses OBS. Right, hang on. Let's find a proper old school clip. Young Ghostkai. I say young. It's 4 years ago. It's not that young. How do I... Oh. Date created oldest first. This is... I think this is from my first stream. Yeah, this is from my first stream. 40 years ago? Shut up, Digilad. We can't see. I'm sorting it out for you. So. Oh god, hang on. I want you to be able to see me. It doesn't work if you don't see me. Hang on. We're gonna have a little adjust. If you're on mobile, you might need to tap classic view to see this.
Oh, thought I could open that.
Oh, listen to that mic quality. Oh, that voice. I'm trying to get it so you can see me easily. Right, we might need to... Right, I know what I need to do. Sorry about this. I'm just gonna make me a bit smaller for a second. There we go. Right, you can see that. Yeah, look, it's me! My first stream. Do you want to know why I'm wearing the hat? Do you want to know why I'm wearing the hat? Because this was just after COVID. This was just after COVID. What does it say? 5 years ago. I started streaming in 2021. This is literally a clip from the 11th of April 2021. Why is it saying 5 years ago? That's 4 years ago, dumb app. Anyway. During lockdown, you know, you couldn't go to the hairdressers or anything, and my hair got really long. The math ain't mathing? Yeah, the website's being done. And I said to my darling wife, like, you gotta shave my head. Like, get the clippers out, and we'll do, like, a grade 4 or something. A grade 4... So it'll be short, but it won't be too short, you know? When I say Moz immediately took a huge chunk out of my hair. To the skin. To the skin. At the back of my head, just a huge chunk of hair. Straight out. And I felt it, and I was like, oh my god. And so I went, do you know what? It's done. It's done. So I just took the guard off, set it to a number 2, buzzed the whole thing off. So I had like a grade 2 all over. All over. And I was wearing a hat because I was very conscious that my hair was so short. I look like a fucking prison photo. You know what I mean? I look like a squaddy. Or someone just about to be released from Belmarsh. So I was like, nah, I'm just gonna wear a hat for a bit. I'm just gonna wear a hat for a bit. Didn't enjoy wearing hats. Can't be that bad, can it? It can, because like I've got quite big ears. Look, I'll show you what I look like without headphones. So, like, you might not think it, but I've got quite big ears. And, if I shave all my hair off, it's really obvious I got big ears. Yeah. So, headphones wrong way around. Yep. Is the animated badge over? Yep, it's over. Unless they extended it. I don't think they did. I'm pretty sure it's over. It ended at midday today. And then the second one started. We're on the second one now. Right, welcome to Willow Street House. My name is Ghostkai. I hope you're having a lovely day today. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And of course, we have an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate Robert Ramirez. We need to capture 3 unique videos. We need to cleanse the ghost area. And we need to witness a ghost event. Ooh la la. You're missing sanity pills? I don't use sanity pills. I've not used sanity pills in Phasmo for about 3.5 years. I think the game's way more fun without sanity pills.
Rules are made to be broken.
Do you make YouTube videos? Yeah, I've got a YouTube. Just Google Ghostkai or search on YouTube for Ghostkai. And you'll find me. Simple as that. Do have a couple of new Dead by Daylight videos out on the channel at the moment if you're interested. If you're not interested, then you know, it's not for you. For those of you, so there were, if you weren't in the morning stream, you missed me ban and block someone who got very arsey with me.
Sausage.
We basically had a boomer have a go at me this morning. It was very funny. Do you speak any languages other than English? I speak a lot of bullshit. But yeah, English is my primary language. I do speak bullshit as well, though. Why? What happened? So this guy comes in, yeah, and he starts typing in chat. He's never spoken in the stream before. He doesn't follow the stream. He's not a member of this community. He's got nothing to do with us. Anyway, he starts typing in chat and he goes, Something's up with your webcam. Something's up with your webcam. And I go, oh yeah, what's up with my webcam? And he goes, it's blurry. And I'm like, looking at it like, well, no it's not. And then everyone in chat's like, no, what? No it's not. And so I even, I go full screen and I go, oh, it looks fine. It looks fine. And he goes, no, there's something wrong with it. The bottom half of your face is dark. The bottom half of your face is dark. And I said, mate, no, that's just my beard. That's just my beard. I thought it was a funny little quip. Perfectly harmless. He did not like that, my friends. He did not like that, not one bit. He then... I'm gonna ask you to excuse my language, but this is basically what he then immediately said in chat afterwards. Don't you fucking get smart with me, you gimp. Whoa!
Sausage.
I was like, what the hell? First of all, you're talking like you're about... Oh, yeah, no, he insulted my mum as well.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
He goes, the only beard is in your mum's pants. Don't get smart with me, you fucking gimp. I'm like, whoa, all right, mate. And so we all laughed at him. And then all I did was I said, no drops for you then. And I banned him and blocked him, which means he can't even watch the stream to get the drops. Like, it was like 1 to 60 in terms of aggression. Hyper aggression out of nowhere. Hyper aggression. Because he said the bottom half of my face looked dark, and I said, that's a beard. Which, to be honest, I thought that was quite funny. Everyone in chat thought it was quite funny as well. But he did not enjoy that, not one bit. Oh, no. You should show the clip Lynn Sassy made. Does it show the whole thing? Does it show the whole thing? Wait, did I just hear the computer keyboard? I think I did. Hang on. I did. Hang on. Do I have UV? I don't. Yeah.
You really are a super spy.
Let's go. And Way's back to uni work.
Enjoy the uni work. Let's go. I just don't get people like that. No, neither do I. I don't get people who go through life being this like pent up and hyper aggressive. It honestly, it came off like small man syndrome. You know what I mean? Little chihuahua barking at us in stream. People who have no sense of humor are concerning. Well, a sense of humor is a sign of intelligence. So someone who has no sense of humor is probably a fucking idiot. Why so angry? I don't know. I don't know why they're so angry. Lynn Sassy, if you got the clip, I'll show it on stream. I think I handled it quite well. I think I handled it quite well. I'm not going to put up with that. I know some streamers, not some, like, it's down to experience. If you're inexperienced at streamers, sometimes when you get a difficult customer, as it were, some people try to, like, make peace and all of this. Like, nah, just launch them into the sun. Launch them into the sun. Like, be done with them. There's the clip. Right, let's have a look. Do we get it up on screen? Unfortunately, I don't think in the clip you'll be able to see what he's saying. You might be able to. We'll have a look. Yeah, no, you... Oh, here we go. Can you see
Your
it?
mum has a beard in her trousers, Gimp. Don't be smart.
Oh, Ember, I thought you could take a joke. Oh, sausage. I'll tell you what, mate. Why don't you fuck off? How about that? You uptight shit. There you go. Enjoy your block. Enjoy your ban. No drop for you. No drop for you. Bye, Ember. So, yeah. When someone is just ridiculously rude and aggressive for no reason, you just mock them. How did I miss this? It was this morning. Don't worry, Lucy. I was solo modding. I sorted it. I did the ban. I was all over it.
Sausage.
Absolute cinema. That's giving peaked in high school bully vibes. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Don't get smart with me. Like, what the hell, dude? Where can I find this clip? It was posted in chat just a minute ago. You said we were all mods this morning. That's true. I did say it. I didn't mean it, but I did say it. When I said we're all mods, I mean, like, everyone is free to tell people about drops and stuff. That's fine. He's changed rooms. It's not Goria. He's moving all over the place.
Hi.
Yeah, Lucy, I know you were working. It's all good. I'm tasing. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't even feel like rage bait. It just felt like he was just a very angry man. Are you ally? I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so, Raka. That's why I've got the tag on. Where are you? Have you played Warframe? I tried playing Warframe. I couldn't get into it.
Thanks for the follow, sausage. Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Right. Have you tried the Outer Worlds 1 and 2? I've tried 1, I've not played 2. I really liked 1. What does ally mean? It just means you're someone who has created a bit of a safe space for... are we allowed to say the queer community? The LGBTQ community? Like, basically, I'll be honest with you. Here's my take on things, folks. I don't care what anyone is. You're all welcome here. I am an ally to all. I don't care what race, religion, background you are. I don't care. As long as everyone behaves, we can all hang out and be friends together. Queer is fine to say. I never know, because queer, back when I was a kid, queer was like a slur. But now it's like, it's not a slur anymore. It's become like almost like a term of endearment amongst gay people. Is that right? Hender Wig. How do I say your name? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I'm just gonna call you Hender. I think you can use it as a slur, but the context is key. Ever tried Timberborn? Yeah, I like Timberborn. So I'm not being funny. Is this a demon? All we've done is find...
Sausage.
All we've done is find the ghost room. And it's hunted. Hen dog. Oh, of course, yes! Of course, I read it now. Yeah. You're playing Timberborn at the moment? Yeah, it's a great game. Like Timberborn a lot. I'm a big fan of, survival... I don't even... What do you call the genre? Like a survival city builder. I'm a fan of the genre, like Frostpunk. A survival city builder. Yeah, not a mare as well. Well, it's definitely not a mare anyway. It's hunted way too early. To be honest, I think it's a demon. I'm pretty confident about this now. We literally have found the ghost room, and it's hunted. Like, seems like a demon. Seems like a demon. We've not lost enough sanity to justify this. But I kind of want some evidence. It's not survival? No, it definitely is. There's, like, starvation. There's flooding. There's the pollution to contend with and poisoning. There's loads of, like, hazards with nature and stuff. Timberborn has a huge survival element. Like, you get these, like, real-time flooding events and stuff. And, like, the poisoned water and stuff. Could be yokai with the talking. Maybe, but it also hunted really far away from me. Yeah, like the droughts and stuff. I think Timberborn has a lot of survival elements. In that case, many other city builders are survival as well. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Like, I think there's a world of difference between SimCity versus Timberborn or Frostpunk. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're all city builders, but they're not all survival city builders. Or whatever you want to call it. What difficulty is this? It's custom difficulty. Is it only the Sweet Tooth drop or are there other drops? So this is the second drop, Robsy. It is also the Sweet Tooth card, but it's a different variation on it. It's a second version of it compared to what we've had for the last week. I'm just going to say demon. I'm going to be honest, folks. Should we see? Should we see? Do ads affect drops? Nope. Not at all. They don't stop you gaining progress.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
I mean, I could have stayed in there for 20 more minutes and done more investigating, but like, I know what it is, so I might as well just leave. Alright, come on then, back to Nels. Come on, sausage. I call hacks. What do you mean? It hunted in the first 2 minutes. I have the animated one. Wasn't sure if there's a... Yes, so you have the animated one. You are now earning the non-animated one. You will have both at the end of it.
New intel.
Hello, Vampy Luna. How you doing?
Possibly harmless, but be careful out there.
Bum, 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 bum. I second the hacks. It's a bit... Don't give crap streamers on Kick ammunition. Yeah, for those for those of you who don't know, there was this French Phasmo streamer streaming on Kick who was telling all his audience that I hack in Phasmophobia, and that's why I'm so good. It's like, firstly, you clearly haven't watched me, because I get the ghost wrong all the time, and I die all the fucking time. So, I guess I'm hacking dying. Oh my god. Like, if I tell you what, if I'm hacking the game, I'm not very good at hacking it, am I? Jesus. So popular, you have haters. I know. And then, because I was the first in the world to solve the Nell's Diner Easter egg.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
So I did this 38 minutes or something after the map became available.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
The day before it came out. And
thanks for the follow, sausage.
there have been streamers. There have been streamers bitching, saying that I only did it first because the devs told me what to do. No, they didn't. Honey, we completed blueprints earlier this year. We got puzzles in our blood on this channel. You're just salty. You're just salty. How dare you be good at, like, for those of you who've never played Blueprints, like, we fully completed Blueprints. Fully completed Blueprints. Like, we do puzzles on this channel. We have done Nightmare difficulty Dead Signal. We are a puzzle channel. We like a puzzle. We're smart here. We're smart cookies. What's Dead Signal? One of the best games you've never played. Oh, what's Dead Signal? What a phenomenal game that is. I love Dead Signal. Do you know Welcome to the Game or Welcome to the Game 2? Dead Signal is basically the third game in that series. And it's really, really hard. I love Dead Signal. It was my game of the year when it came out. And then we completed Nightmare difficulty as well when it came out. And unlike most other streamers, I didn't cheat. A lot of streamers, to complete Nightmare difficulty, turned off the shadows in the game to make the game significantly easier. I did it as God intended, and it took like 2 months of grinding it to do it properly. But we did it.
Come closer.
And it was exhilarating. You can find the video on YouTube of me completing it, by the way, on Nightmare difficulty. Phenomenal game, 10 out of 10 game. Insanely hard. Insanely hard. Oh, what a great game. Your video is how I got the Easter egg done for the diner. Hey, I'm glad to be of service. The voice acting is incredible. It is. We love Dead Signal here. Anyway, so long story short, we like hard. We like hard and puzzling and cerebral games. And so the idea of like that we couldn't do the Easter egg without developer help is actually insulting to this entire community, to be completely frank. Right, anyway, welcome back to Nell's Diner. We're here by ourselves because we don't have any friends. Anyway, we don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And of course, we have an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. The ghost can hear too. Oh no, we've got a hater. James Hudson, 2013. Does that mean you're 12 years old? I'll tell you what, mate. Why don't you come and insult me when your balls drop? Yeah? Alright, mate. I'll see you later. Bye! Bye, James Hudson, born 2013, hiding behind a game profile picture. Coming into random streams to insult people. Fucking idiot. Added Dead Signal to the cart. It's an insanely good game. Send him to the abyss. I already did. He literally got nuked immediately. I ignored him and banned him on TikTok. Done. Do you want to know what he said, by the way? Do you know what he said? Do you want to hear the insult? This is going to blow your mind, what James Hudson, born 2013, said. Are you ready for this? We need to be careful we don't get banned for this. Are you ready? Specky. That's it. Specky.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
You wear glasses.
I'm not sure I'm ever going to recover from this. Guys, I think I need to seek some professional help after that tirade of abuse.
Sausage.
After that tirade of abuse, guys, can I console? Can I consoling you guys?
Specky.
Oh, yeah, it reminds me of, so once upon a time we were playing Dead by Daylight. Once upon a time we were playing Dead by Daylight. Unsurprisingly, this is where we get some flames. And the people came into my stream. It was like one of my first time. It was literally, what does that mean? It's literally just like a weird insulting slang word from 1935, I believe, where people used to make fun of people who wear glasses. It's 2025 now, and glasses are pretty sexy. I don't know if you've noticed. You play DVD? I do. I've got loads of DVD videos on my YouTube as well. Yeah.
That's all right.
My favorite streamer insulted my blindness today. I know. Spectacles. Oh, good. Oh, great heavens. He insulted my spectacles. He insulted my spectacles. Oh, no. Anyway. We were playing some DVD, and I literally had, like, no experience on Killer. It was my first ever game, my first ever game playing the Gunslinger, who's a cowboy. It was my first ever game playing the Gunslinger on DVD.
Hi.
And for some reason I got matched against like an insane squad of very, very experienced survivors. So obviously they absolutely destroyed me. It's fine. Like, I don't take anything personally in DVD because life's too short. And I'm 37, so I don't care about what happens in video games. Anyway, they all came into the stream afterwards.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
They all came into the stream afterwards and they go, easy. And I went, yeah, it was pretty easy to be fair, but, you know, it's my first time playing this Killer. I've basically not played Killer ever. And they go, yeah, easy. And I go, is that all you got? And I said, do you know what? How about this? I said, mods, don't do anything. I said, go on then. I'll tell you what, mate, you've got, and I put him on stage. Do you guys remember when I used to be able to put people on stage? That unfortunately it's broken now, but I used to get people up on stage. So, like, they would appear down here, everything they said, spotlighted. Yeah. And I said, I'll tell you what, mate, you've got an audience of about 300 people. Go ahead, take your best shot. But make sure it's funny, because if you're not funny with your insult, you're getting banned. Do you know what he said?
Specky.
I was like, really, mate? I just given you a free swing, and that's all you've got? Oh, I was embarrassed for him. I was like, mate,
Follow, sausage.
I've given you a free swing. And you go,
Specky.
and I was like, do you know what? It's so bad. And then while I was debating whether or not to ban them, French Baguette, who was a mod at the time, just banned them. What does that even mean? It's literally just it's meant to be a derogatory term for someone who wears glasses. That's literally it. Like, it's so dumb in this current timeline. Like, in 2025, it's so dumb and juvenile that I can't believe people are still saying it. It's like, I'm not being funny. It's what you would expect in a Back to the Future film. French ain't a mod now. French hasn't been a mod in like 18 months, 2 years. Moosey Moosa, thank you. I love your videos. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you very much. Are you going to play Subnautica 2? I liked watching the first one. I'm probably going to, yeah. I'm probably going to. Yeah, I'm probably gonna play it. Oh, person with anchor for your name. For some reason, your comments are not appearing on my app. I've just seen what God is saying. It's not that I haven't been reading your comments. I literally didn't see them. They're not popping up on OBS. Didn't know you could see orbs with the lights on. I always turn them off when you look. Yeah, you can see them with them on. Yeah, sorry, I'm not ignoring you, mate. Your comments literally are not appearing on screen. Weird. Insulting someone for having something that makes us see is kind of crazy. It's not even crazy. It's just like... You know what I mean? Like, if they reboot Back to the Future... and Marty goes back to the 1950s, it's the kind of insult that you'd expect from, what's the bully name? Biff? Is it? Is the bully's name Biff? Of course it is. It's like what you would expect Biff to say. Biff Tanner. Oh man, I love Back to the Future. Is it Tannen? Is it Tannen? It is Tannen, isn't it? I love Back to the Future. Oh, Back to the Future is incredible. Golden era of cinema, that is, let me tell you. I love Back to the Future. Brings back to... Oh, yeah, it's hard to match that level of filmmaking. How long have you played Phasmo? About 2,100 hours, give or take. If I was a man, I would hope to be named Biff. I think if you have a son and you name your son Biff... You need to accept that that kid is going to bully people. Is that fair to say? If you call your son Biff, he's probably going to bully people.
I almost forgot to give you sub.
Oh, thank you.
Have a nice day.
Thanks, Fluffy. You have a nice day too. Very kind of you. Thank you. I'm still upset we didn't get hoverboards in 2015. Me too. Biff is beef in Swedish. Oh. Masuvora. I don't know why I just brought this over here. Oh, by the way, did I see Couch Potatoes in chat? Hi, Couch! Hope you're doing well. Right, let's, put that there. Thomas Wilson played Young Biff, Old Biff, Rich Biff, Mad Dog, and Griff. It was a good performance. I can't see nothing now. It's dark. Question about your content creation. Do you try your best to make original content like tutorial videos? Or do you just accept that there's going to be other videos that are similar? That's a very good question, actually, Double D. It depends. For a video... For Phasmophobia, I'll be completely honest, and I don't mean this as an insult to any other creators. The tutorial space for Phasmophobia is completely oversaturated. And so I don't even bother trying to compete in it. It's completely oversaturated. You know, if you go on YouTube, if you put in, I don't know, Banshee Guide, there's going to be more videos than you can shake a stick at. It's completely oversaturated, and whichever video has the most views, that's the one people are going to watch. So unless you're already established, which I'm not, because I never made that kind of content. I've always been more conversational and comedic. Unless you are already established, I wouldn't even bother trying to compete. If you want to make tutorial content for a game, I think you've got to get in on the ground floor. Because otherwise, like, you're competing against people who've been making guides for years. It's not about the content, it's about the creator. No, but they're specifically talking about tutorial content. Tutorial content is obviously pre-recorded. So if you put out a guide, that has already been made, essentially, 100 other ways, making your content stand out is nigh impossible if you're just starting out in that medium. So you could literally put in dozens of hours, and then because you are so far behind, you could put in dozens and dozens of hours and get like 20 views. And then at that point, you have to have a really honest conversation with yourself and say, is it worth it? But still, a tutorial can be boring, but if the creator is nice to listen to and stuff, it makes a bit different. No, it does. But the difference is, if you don't have first mover advantage, people won't even click on your video to begin with. That's the issue. When you already have probably, like, Phasmo is a fairly niche game. there are probably like a dozen or like 15 to 20 content creators who are very established in the tutorial space of Phasmo. You got to think, like, when something new comes out that needs a guide made of it, they're going to get all the views, and your video, even if you spent
Thanks for the follow.
so much time on it, is just not going to get watched. It's not going to get eyes. And that's very unfortunate, but that is just the way the world works when it comes to content creation. And sometimes you need to be bold to... I think you need to be bold enough to just be able to draw a line under something. How did you get bigger on Twitch? I just grew. I just grew. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm very good at conversion. People will raid in, and you know how sometimes, how you'll see someone get raided with like 1,000 people, and then within 20 minutes, it's entirely gone. I'm very good at conversion, so people would raid me, and I would end up keeping like 80% of the audience for that stream. I don't mean forever, but then from that, probably about 10% of that might become regulars. So conversion rate is very good, and also you'll notice if you watch this entire stream, I have not stopped talking for an hour and 22 minutes. There has been no dead air. I treat it like radio. I treat it like radio, and I bring the same energy into every single stream. Like when Pred is saying, by the way, how you doing, Pred? Good to see you, man. When people are talking about consistency, a lot of people, when they say consistency, they're talking about schedules and planning and, oh, make sure you go live at the same time every... Nah, bullshit. The most important thing, consistency-wise, is the consistency of tone and energy. If people start watching you because you're a chatterbox like me and you love to talk and mess around with chat and interact with everyone and have a good time and lots of banter and stuff like that, if you are only like that half the time, then you're gonna grow at half the rate. You know what I mean? People come... They don't have to expect the same video game or the same specific content, but they want to expect the same tone. If you're like a happy-go-lucky, chilled dude, or lady, whatever, and then suddenly you just start fucking moaning on every single... You're just moaning. You're complaining about numbers. You're complaining about the algorithm. By the way, I've seen this happen with other people. That's why I'm very specific with my words there. If you start just like moaning about things, they're just going to stop coming. You got to be consistent in that regard. If you're not, like, no one's coming. Right, it's not freezing, so no hand to. We're just going to very quickly check for a mimic. You just got me your badge. I'm going to unfollow. You're not allowed to unfollow. You're a mod. You're stuck here forever. You're stuck here forever, my love. Wise words. YouTube algorithm only favors new guys who do interesting short videos or old content creators who are still around and have a massive follower army.
Sausage.
Yeah, because the thing is, the way the algorithm works on a lot of... basically, if you have traction and you have critical mass... I've spoken about critical mass for content creation before, but... essentially, if you have critical mass, you are basically immune to the tide. And it doesn't matter what you do, you're always going to get clicks. You literally do anything. There are creators right now on like YouTube and stuff who haven't put out videos in years. But if they put a video out, it's popping off. Because they're big enough, they've still got a big enough following, but people would rush to see it. They'd rush to see it in a heartbeat. I'll give you a good example. There's a YouTuber I used to watch all the time. He used to make DayZ videos, and he was called Frankie on PC in 1080p. Awesome. Ah! Wait, Digilad? What's this? Digilad, did you just buy merch? On your birthday? You have mug? Did you, lad? Oh, you sweetheart. What mug did you get? Should we have a look? I'm going to see what monkey got, dude. Oh, I should be buying you a mug. Let's have a look. Oh, Twitch liked my tweet. Twitch's official Twitter account liked my tweet. Of course they did. Oh, you got the shade mug. Very nice. I like the shade mug. I've got a mimic mug, though. If you have any neurodivergence like ADHD, good luck. Autistic people, though, you have bright futures as creators. Because constant scheduling. Me, who has ADHD, can never have a reliable schedule. I mean, to be honest, my schedule's all over the place. I left a personal message. Yeah, do you want me to read it out? Thanks for making my birthday amazing. Oh, you little sweetie. I'm really glad to be a part of the community, and I can't wait to see the future with this community. Oh, did you, lad? Happy birthday again, man. What a really sweet message. What a really sweet message on this most holy of days. On this most holy of days. Very sweet. Very sweet. Happy birthday again, man. So yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, Frankie on PC in 1080p.
Sausage.
Really entertaining DayZ content creator back in the day. When DayZ was like popping, he was like the one to watch. I don't know if any of you guys know Jack Frags. Jack Frags is only who he is because of Frankie. He used to be on Frankie's videos all the time. That's why people know who he is. And when was it? So Frankie on PC in 1080p, one of my favorite YouTubers, literally just stopped making content. And he didn't make a video for like 5 years. He just disappeared off the face of the earth. No one knew what happened to him. People were like, did he die? Did he get ill? Like, what happened? No one knew. And then one day, he just returned and put a video out of him playing, I think, Battlefield 5 or something. And it got like millions of views. They popped off. Absolutely popped off. So yeah, this is what I mean. Like, if you are big enough, you can like really just corner that part of the market if you really wish to. There was another one in DBD land. You got anyone who follows Dead by Daylight? Do you know Noob 3? Noob 3 was notorious for very, very funny videos where he was just incredibly skilled at Dead by Daylight. And his release schedule was just all over the place. He would put out a video like, he put out like 3 or 4 videos, they pop off, and then he just wouldn't make another video for like 6 months, a year. But then when the next one came out, bang, millions of views, like straight away. So yeah, like that, I think that's the key. Like when you can build that kind of core audience, man, I'm jealous of these guys. I can imagine that level of popularity where you can literally just disappear off the face of the earth for like a year, then put out a video and millions of people go and watch it because they're just that excited to see your content. It must mess with your ego. Oh, here we go. Hey, Naruku. No worries, Digiland. You lurk away. Go and enjoy your birthday with your family, my friend. Night. Oh, you are for you, Naruku. All right, good night then. There's this guy that does YouTube videos. It's just him as Michael Myers jump scaring streamers. Oh, do you remember his name, One Fat Cat? Because I think he did it to me once on stream. And then he didn't put me in the video. Because I only had like 10 viewers at the time. This was like 4 years ago. How do you get partnered with Kinetic Games? Oh, you have to apply. You have to apply. They're very, 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 very selective. Because you become kind of intertwined with Phasmophobia and Kinetic. It's a little bit more complicated than some other like creative programs that are out there because you're actually involved. You have to have 150, I believe. I think it's 150. Yeah, 150 concurrent viewership for you know, you can't just get a bunch of raids or go on the front page to get it. You've got to have like a consistency with your numbers. And you need to make loads of Phasmo content, like streaming Phasmo like at least twice or even 3 times a week. You have to also be like in the Phasmo community in a wider sense. Like, people should know who you are. You know? You need to have a positive impact on the community. You can't just be streamer with big number.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
And then you can apply, and then it's up to them at that point. They're very, very, very selective. Which is why every single person on the stream, on the team, is absolutely like a paragon of Phasmo. You know, they're a big part of the community, and they love the game, and they love the community, and they want to improve it all the time. How was Small Spaces yesterday? It was great. It was great. 10 out of 10 content creator program. Yeah, I'm a member of quite a few content creator programs, and the Phasmo one is by far the best one. Like, it's not even in the same league. It's not even in the same league. That was a double blow. Huh. Yeah, they're so far apart from other content creator programs, it's actually hilarious. When does the monkey paw spawn? I'll show you. The monkey paw spawns in the kitchen on a chopping board. I'll show you which one. We're in the Battlefield, Borderlands, and Ubisoft one. It's a joke. Yeah, I mean, I've been in content creator programs where I literally join the Discord for a few the monkey paw spawns on this chopping board. I joined the Discord for some big content creator program, and it had like 3,000 people in the Discord server, and I'm like, what? How are you meant to have a meaningful conversation with the devs? But you can't. It's impossible. Can you do me a favor and dumb down the Onryo with the firelight situation like I'm 5 years old, please? Sure. So. Hello, Kelly. You're right. Is that too dumb? You're right, Kelly. I'm gonna tell you about the Onryo. So. Onryos don't like fire, Kelly. Big burnies, big ouchies. Onryos hate fire. Fire bad. Onryos no make fire. They hate it so much they will never, ever, ever light a fire. Does that make sense, Kelly? That's one of your first ways of telling what an Onryo is. One of your next ways of knowing is when the candles get blown out by the Onryo, you should relight them immediately, because if the candle gets blown out again within 20 seconds of it blowing out the first time, it's an Onryo. No other ghost can do that, except for the Mimic. Now, the last part of the Onryo is really quite important, Kelly, and that's its relationship to candles when it comes to hunting. Hunting is very scary. Very. Now, one of the important things with them is when they are around a candle that is lit, they have a much higher hunting threshold. If there is a lit candle around, they won't hunt. They won't hunt unless your sanity is below 60%. Sorry, 40%. But when the candle is not lit, they can hunt as high as 60% sanity. So they hunt sooner if there's no lit candles. And another thing to remember is that a lit candle can act as a crucifix around an Onryo. If there is a lit candle, if the ghost tries to hunt within range of the candle, it will blow the candle out instead of hunting. So just like a crucifix burns instead of it hunting, with a lit candle, the Onryo will blow it out instead of hunting. So it's basically extra crucifixes. pretty great. Pretty great. And then there is also a thing where if 3 candles get blown out, the Onryo is meant to hunt after 6 seconds. That's a very dangerous way to test for it. I would probably just use the safer ways. I would use the safer ways. Right, Banshee or Obaki, by the way. Other ghosts do that too? Yeah, this is why you need to not rely on it. I would... The 20-second candle thing is chef's kiss. They're so active with the candles, you'll notice it quite quickly. And also, if you place candles on top of crucifixes, like this...
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
You can make it a lot easier for you to determine, because if the cruci burns while there's a lit candle, then it shouldn't be an Onryo. But, and this is a big but, if you have tier 3 crucifixes... The range of the tier 3 crucifix is significantly wider than the lantern. So if you're using tier 3 crucifixes, this is not a reliable test. Because technically, it could be just outside the range of the lantern, but within the range of the crucifix. So if it burns the cruci while that is lit, and it's a tier 3 cruci, it still might be an Onryo. So something to bear in mind. Sorry, I stopped doing the baby voice.
Sausage.
Onryos are a great ghost. They're really interesting. There's a lot of nuance involved with them. They're just honestly a great ghost. Thank you for my standard card, Ghostkai. You're very welcome. Right. Should we just do a little Obaki test? Should we just see if it shapeshifts? Guys, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome in. Oh my god, we hit 30,000 followers this morning, and we're now on 30,121. So thank you. What's your opinion on the shade? I hate it. It's the worst ghost in the game. It's boring. Is there a trick to identify the mimic? Yeah, the mimic will always have one additional piece of evidence, which is orbs.
Sausage.
Bullying Onryos and candles is my fave. Nice, me too. Can we still get the name card, or is it over? The animated one is over. The non-animated one is available now. Am I coming to Comic-Con in the Netherlands? Probably not, no. I'll be going to TwitchCon next year, or at least one of them. Either the American one or the European one. I don't think I can justify both. I mean, the American one's like the main one, isn't it? So maybe I should go to that, I don't know. I'll see what Phasmo are doing next year. So obviously Phasmo had a big presence at TwitchCon. Phasmo had a big presence at the American TwitchCon this year, so, I don't know whether business-wise it makes sense. Business-wise, it might make sense to do the American one. Where's the European one? It's always in, Rotterdam, in, the Netherlands. Please come to the European one. I might be there. Guys, if I come to any event, it would be nice to bump into people and say hi. I'm very happy to do that, but I'm not coming to hang out with individual people. Yeah, it's an Obaki. Did you see the shapeshift? I have to set these expectations because people scare me, man. People scare me. I literally have people before who were just like, they just asked to meet up and stuff, and I'm just like, no, I don't even know your real name. Like, absolutely not. You'll hang out. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm happy to like say hi and like. Listen, guys. The reason why I'm paranoid is when we look back over the last year, streamers have been murdered by people. Streamers have been sexually assaulted by people. It's yeah, you know. No, thank you. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna do what I can to avoid things like that. Like that story with the Korean streamer who just got murdered and her body dumped on like a mountain by one of her fans. Yeah, stuff like that terrifies me. By shapeshift, do you mean changing posture? No, it changed into a different ghost model. It turned from the woman ghost to the child crawling on the floor. So it changed entirely. I'm sorry, what? Yeah. I'll show you. Trigger warning, murder. Trigger warning, murder. Korean streamer killed. There you go, it's the first thing there. Yunjia, popular TikToker with over 300,000 followers. For those of you who know what TikTok's like, 300,000 actually isn't even that big. I've got like 44,000 followers on TikTok. Like it's not mega big on TikTok. Mega big's like 10 million plus followers, and you know, millions of followers. Yeah, one of our fans met up with her and murdered her. And then they found her body in the wilderness. So I don't know the ins and outs of what else happened. Yeah. There's some really rough stories. I'm old school, I don't have TikTok. Fair enough. And then there was that, obviously what happened to Emiru at TwitchCon. Stuff like that is obviously not okay. And then you had, there was a streamer a couple of years ago. Streamer, closet, gun? That doesn't help. Hide in closet. Shot. I can't remember the name. There was a streamer a few years ago. I can't remember who it was. There was a streamer a few years ago who one of her fans found out she had a boyfriend, so doxed her, broke into her apartment, hid in her wardrobe in her bedroom, and then when her and her boyfriend came home, the fan shot both of them, killed them both. So yeah, there's some very scary people out there. Yeah, very scary people out there. So I'm very on edge with stuff like that, as everyone should be, by the way. That is absolutely terrifying. It is. Hello, FG. How you doing, mate? Good to see you, man. I'll bodyguard you. Thanks, Viv. So yeah, like, you don't have to look far to find crazy parasocial people. Yeah. I mean, I've said to people before that, like, about 3 months after about 6 months after I started streaming, I think I just hit Twitch partner. There was someone who booked a trip to London. And then was saying in chat, like, when are we meeting up? When are we going out for dinner? And I just had to, like, put my foot down and just say, we're not. We're not. We are not friends. No. They unfollowed and, like, you know, left the Discord, and I've never heard from them again. But, like, it was an assumption that I'm going to London, therefore you will meet me and my husband for dinner. Nope. Nope. People are scary. Right, welcome to Sunny Meadows Restricted. My name is Ghostkai. I hope you're having a lovely day today. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. Debatable, specky boy. And of course, we have an open microphone, which means even if they pay, yeah, I don't care. Like, it's fucking scary. You know, because it's like, it's just a username in chat. Like, I don't know anything about this person. And then it's like an expectation of meeting up. That's the scary thing. It's not that they want to, it's that they expected to. Like I owed them. That's the scary thing, because that's the feeling that can spiral out of control.
Thanks
when someone
sausage.
is like almost demanding something. It's oof. Oof. Right, sorry about that. We've also got an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate Catherine Elliott. We need to capture a video of the ghost, capture 3 unique videos, and capture 3 photos. Hurrah! What if I paid for a pint? I don't drink. And I was streaming my trip to London. And further to my friend, would you agree to meet and give a small live interview? No. No. Respectfully, I'm sure you're lovely, Slender Spy. I'm sure you're lovely, but like, I don't know you. With all respect. I don't know you. I'm not gonna, like, travel to some random pub and give an interview. Like... You know what I mean? Unless you're, like, some professional publication or something. Like... And I don't mean this as an insult. I would say the same to pretty much anyone. I would. I'd say to basically anyone. Free pumpkin spice... Ooh, a pumpkin spice latte, you say? Well, now we're talking. Well, now we're talking. Okay, right. Well, listen, pumpkin spice latte, that changes everything. I'll tell you what, if you make it an eggnog latte, we can do it in the hot tub. Drink them, that is. No, not that. Not that. If I offer you one Greg's festive bake, well, to be fair, the last Greg's festive bake I had on stream, and it was fucking cold. It was cold. It was cold. I've no problem being a basic bitch when it comes to coffee. Absolutely, cat paws. Me too. Oh, turn the light on. Absolutely. Listen. There's nothing wrong with an eggnog latte, a pumpkin spice latte, a gingerbread latte, a red velvet latte. They're all deliciously basic and wonderful. I haven't yet wildflower. I will at some point. It sounds like it's going to make me sick, I'll be honest. It sounds very rich. The mint hot chocolate is lovely. Oh, I haven't tried that yet, Kelly. I need to give it a go. I still think you should have nuked the bean bake. Nah, I don't want to reheat Greg's. That's just grim. I'm fine with cold beans. I'll happily have cold beans. Cold beans are a delicacy. It's for the refined palate. What if I bought you a 500-gram Finnish coffee pack? What do you mean? As in, like, you just... As in, you bought me a bag of it? Like, what would I do? I don't know, say thank you, I guess. By the way, I do have a throne, if you ever want to send me anything, guys. As long as it's not fucking weird, I'll happily do it. Like, if you buy me some fucking lingerie or something, I'll just be like, no, what, you fucking weirdo? Yeah, we do have a throne. I've not updated it for a long-ass time, but you can do a surprise gift on there. Would bribe you to give an interview? Look. A Slendis, if you are... I can't tell how much you're joking. So, all I'll say is, if you are serious about wanting to approach me for an interview for like a podcast or a publication of some sort, feel free to drop me an email, in all seriousness. I do have a business email. He'll say, no, you weirdo, and then proceed to try it on when he gets home. Carlo, you're not meant to know what I do behind closed doors. Okay. How dare you? I'm joking all the way. Okay, no worries. I would never have the money to travel. Yeah, but Discord. You know? I've recorded podcasts and stuff with people. This is 2025. You don't need to travel. You need to travel. Everyone on Kai's TikTok, double tap the screen and let's get him to the For You page. Oh, FG, well, listen, FG, you're a saint, and I do appreciate it. I do. TikTok don't like putting me on the For You page because they know I'm just using their platform to funnel people to Twitch. Listen, they don't they don't like me on the For You page because they know what I'm doing. They know what I'm about. Farnell. Everyone over to the purple app, baby. Let's go. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay. Cool. Cool. Oh, hello. Oh, it's so terrifying. Do you find it difficult to multi-stream? Nah, it's alright. It's alright. Like, setting up is easy. You've got to have in your head what you actually want to get out of it. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, you've got to have it in your head what you actually. I heard EMF 5. Spirit Wraith Twins, nice. So for me, when it comes to streaming on TikTok, I don't care about it, really. The only thing I care about with streaming on TikTok is, to be honest, reaching a new audience and bringing them over here to the purple app. For YouTube, this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. YouTube lives get watched for many months afterwards, and it's actually a really good little revenue earner for ad revenue. It's true. Because the VOD stays there forever. And YouTube is very good at pushing VOD content to people. It's terrible at pushing live streams to people, but it's very good at pushing VODs. The rough ratio is I'll give you a rough actual breakdown. So like a YouTube video of me streaming Nell's Diner on the day it came out, ad revenue wise, probably earned me about £5. However, knowing what I know about how these things work now, probably in about 3 months' time, that video will have about £15 earned from ad revenue after the fact. So it earns about 70% more after you've ended the stream. So, honestly, as long as you're titling things properly and tagging things properly and stuff like that, it's smart. Because that content's always going to be there, and if one person watches it a week, it doesn't matter. Because if there's 1,000 streams on there, that adds up pretty quick. I found you through TikTok, though I never watched your lives. I just auto-followed on Twitch. Hey, let's go, Kelly. Yeah, it was Moist Critical who showed the YouTube thing. Because YouTube gives you a breakdown in the analytics of how much money it earns versus like live versus VOD. So YouTube will let you look at those analytics, which is quite nice. Whereas on one of the key things to remember about when you've stopped streaming on Twitch, you basically don't exist. No one watches VODs on Twitch. Like, I mean, some people do. Very rarely, you know. Generally speaking, no one watches VODs on Twitch. So if you're not live, you basically don't exist. Whereas at least on YouTube, when you're not live, your content is still being seen by other people. You're English? I sure am. Best way to be. Best way to be, Rowdy Rain. I wouldn't have it any other way. Biggest annoyance are the bot followers? On what? Twitch? YouTube? Do you stream on both platforms, or do you stream on Twitch and upload to YouTube? No, I stream. It's all simultaneous, Carlo. I've got it set up so I'm streaming to 3 platforms at the same time. I stream to Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube simultaneously. Obviously, the main focus while I'm streaming is
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Twitch, obviously. For YouTube, it's more like the VOD side of it. And for TikTok, it's all about the clips. All about the clips. I've got clips with like 22 million views on TikTok. Like, it's all about the clips. Yeah, not so much the live streaming side. Like, the live streaming revenue is terrible. It's awful. Kai, I did Apocalypse 3 on my first go. Let's go, dude. Well done. Congratulations. Lasted 3 hours? What ghost did you get? Oh, that sounds exciting. I bet you felt great when you got it. I bet you felt amazing. 3 hours? That's dedication, mate. There's EMF 5 for people who didn't hear it. Beep. Beep. I did not finish. Wait, what? Wait, what? I did Apocalypse 3, my first go. I lost... Wait, so... Oh, so you... Oh! So you didn't finish it. I see. I just started streaming. How do you go live on all 3? Is it confusing to set up? No, there's loads of like YouTube tutorials on that. You followed me today because of Nuka Dave? Oh, nice. Well, Nuka Dave is a lovely chap. Had an amazing loadout. Photo of the EMF, photo of the ghost, blow out the flashlight. Oh, that's pretty tasty. That's easy as well. That's very nice. Yeah, I'd love that. Right, I think we just need to get hunted. I can't be bothered with doing the side objectives. Let's just get hunted, shall we?
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Hey, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome in. I appreciate you. Has anyone seen Running Man yet? I didn't realise it was Edgar Wright. And now I really want to see it. Anyone seen it? Does anyone know where I can find Phasmo gaming buddies? Oh, loads of people in the community play Phasmo, if you want to find people to play with. Sound like a 2-pump chump saying I didn't finish. You do a bit. You do a bit, but that's okay. We don't judge here. We don't judge here. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum, bum, bum, bum. I have a Warhammer 40,000 match tomorrow. That's it's in the competitive league. And I'm quite nervous about it. I'm quite nervous about it. It didn't do so good at the box office, Running Man. Oh, really? Oh, that's a shame. Day or night? It's in the evening. Might start my midnight stream after I get the badge. Don't do that. You know what you're doing. Don't do that. We're in a good place. Let's not do a little self promo. You know you know what you're doing. Let's keep it nice. Yeah, don't do that in people's streams. Like, it's very it's frowned upon. What am I going to do tomorrow night? I don't know. Paint a model. Play Ark Raiders. Do a really big poop. I'll stream again in 2 or 3 years. See, Raka, that's alright. I don't mind that. Yeah, guys, don't do the whole self-promo thing in people's streams. Like, even when you're trying to disguise it, it's really obvious. Like, don't do it. Lots of people have been playing loads of Ark Raiders. I love Ark Raiders. Oh my, I wish I recorded it. I wish I recorded it. Do you know what I did today in Ark Raiders? What's my favorite Edgar Wright movie? Mine's Hot Fuzz. Mine too. Hot Fuzz is literally a perfect movie. It's perfect. It's 10 out of 10. I'm going to show you what I did. So, there are these things. Ark Raiders. Bombardier. I'm just going to show you it for reference. So, a Bombardier is a huge Walker tank that's probably about 3 times taller than a person.
Hi.
And it shoots big missiles and stuff, and it's got loads of little drones that help it flying around it. Anyway, they just released this new mine that is like super high damage. And I saw a TikTok of someone taking out one in one shot with it. I got onto a roof. I waited for it to come. Hang on. I need to show you this. I'm so happy with myself about this. I really wish I recorded it. Paint. I'm just going to put MS Paint. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect. I need to show you this. See you later, unicorn. Right, here we go, here we go, here we go. So, this is a bird's eye view. This is a bird's eye view, okay? It's like a courtyard. And there's like an extraction zone over here, okay? I got onto this roof, like here. So I was waiting here, like by some chimneys and stuff. I was here. Look, that's me. I'm very cool and sexy. Here's a chimney. Okay, I'm hiding. His little drones are like flying everywhere around. And big robot man gets to like here. Yeah. I'm about 20 foot above him. I got the mine out. And I jump on top of him. Boom. As soon as I land on him, the alarms blare. And he's like trying to rock me off. I place the mine on his head. Takes like 2 seconds to place or so. I then jump off this way. And there's like a blown out hole in the wall here. And I jump in here before he can start shooting me. And then outside, I just hear. And he explodes. It was so epic. It was so epic. He went like that. It was great. I love Arc Raiders. What a game. And then I looted him and I got so much loot. It was the best. And then the round afterwards, I shot a Norwegian lady to death because she pissed me off. Do you recommend it? Yeah, it's incredible. It's so good. Do you know why I shot a Norwegian lady? So, you get these key cards, right, to open up these restricted areas. You get these key cards to open up restricted areas. And, oh, hang on. Let's do another drawing. Let's do another drawing, okay? I'm gonna have to demonstrate this to you, okay? Right. So, corridor at the dam. I think it's the dam control room or something. So, to get in, there's only one way in, and it's a doorway here, yeah? Big door. You need a special key to get through. I have one of these special keys. I come over here, I open the door, I close it behind me, and there's so much loot. There's so much loot, but I have to use the keycard to do it. There's like lockers here. There's loads of containers here. There's loads of lockers here that you can loot. There's all like little things you can loot here and here and here. Like there's loads of stuff you can loot. And my inventory is full. Yeah? Anyway. Door opens. I'm in the middle of looting and I hear shh. And the door opens wide, right? Here's this lady. And I go, hello there. I said, listen, I'm looting this. I'm not going to kill you, but I'm looting this. She started spamming the I'm friendly emote. Guys, I'm friendly is not a bulletproof vest. She starts spamming I'm friendly, and I swear to God, she just walks in, starts looting. She don't give a fuck. She's just looting. So I get my shotgun out, and while she's looting, I just unload into the back of it. And she's on the ground, and then she says in a Norwegian accent, she's like, why did you shoot me? I said it was friendly. And I was like, I said this was my loot. I don't care if you're friendly. You're stealing. You're a thief. And so I put her down. And I took my loot back.
Thief sis! Wicked!
I don't care. I don't care if you say you're friendly. I didn't give you permission to take my loot. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Did you die? No, I extracted. That loot room is like literally 100 yards from one of the extraction points, so it's a really easy extraction. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan, remember guys, so I can't, we can't quote Lord of the Rings because apparently I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan. Yeah. We all hate Lord of the Rings, don't we, guys? Yeah. Gosh, I forgot. Ah! Oh, she's not got any hair. Are you going bald? Oh, she needed some like just for men or something there. Or was what's a bald thing? Can someone tell me what a bald person product is? Not just for men. That's to dye your hair, isn't it? What's a bald product? Rogaine? Rogaine. Okay, cool. A trip to Turkey? Did I tell you I got offered a trip to Turkey? Have I told you this, T? About 5 months ago? 4 months ago? I got an email. Oh, this is true story. It's true story. I got an email saying, "Hello, Ghostkai. We came across your Instagram profile. We would like to fly you out to, is it Antalya? We're going to fly you out to Antalya. I assume it's Antalya. It's Turkey. We're going to fly you out, and you're going to go to this clinic where you can have any dental treatment you like. All expenses paid. The hotel's fully comped. The flights are fully comped. All free. All free. No, it wasn't sus. It was very real. They had loads of influencers they'd worked with before. I had just finished
Thanks for the follow,
about
sausage.
6 months of dental work that the community had helped pay for. And I was like, there is no way in hell. There is no way in hell I'm going out to get turkey teeth and I end up with these bright white looking dentures. It's unnatural, man. It's unnatural. It don't look right. We already paid for your teeth. True. And the thing is about turkey teeth is you hear all these stories about like a few months after they've had it done, they're in like agony, like permanent agony. And like they fall out and stuff. And I'm just like, absolutely not. Absolutely. You'd look like someone from Towie. Exactly. We don't want that, do we? I'm not from Essex, so definitely not. So anyway, I did respond to them. I said, look, it's a very generous offer. And it was a very generous offer. The only thing they asked for is you do all of this, you catalog your flight, the hotel, the clinic, and we want one post from you on Instagram. That was it.
Hi.
All of that for like one reel. And I was like, that is an insane offer. Like, it is. We're talking like thousands invested in that. And, yeah, I said no. Because I was like, I don't. Some things are just not worth it, folks. Potentially permanently destroying your teeth are not worth it. Turkey teeth are so fake looking. Yeah, I don't know why anyone wants them. Turkey teeth and a hair transplant become... What do you mean? My hair's gorgeous.
Thanks for the follow.
My hair's
sausage.
gorgeous, darling. Become the final boss of Ibiza. True. With a fake tan as well. Drakari, hello, how you doing? We've come for you. Oh, Jesus. Buy me dinner first. I did see a video of someone who got turkey teeth, then had a curry and the turmeric permanently stained her teeth. Oh dear. Play silly games, win stupid prizes, I think that's called. Imagine getting these bright white, radioactive white teeth.
Follow, sausage.
Whoa, easy. And then having a curry.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
And it stains all your teeth yellow. Looking like a super mutant from Fallout 4. Nah, not for me. Had to throw in the Night Lord's quote? Fair enough. Oh, you've been listening to the Night Lord's Omnibus? Oh, nice. I've actually been painting today in preparation for tomorrow's game. Do you want to see? I literally smashing this out just before stream. He's not done yet. He's not done yet. It's a captain with storm shield. Yeah, he's got a little bit more I need to do, but he's for tomorrow. Because I really want to take a thunder hammer for the devastating wounds. Those of you who know Warhammer. What customs do you do? Floyd, for the sake of ease, I've pinned the options in the Phasmophobia channel in my Discord. There's screenshots so you can copy them easily. But it's basically a much more difficult version. Like, it's harder than Insanity, like significantly harder than Insanity, but also it's 2 evidence, because I think 2 evidence is the most fun in Phasmo. Can I post a picture of him? Yeah, I can take a picture now. Do you want to see a picture of him now? I'll stick him in the Warhammer channel. 2 seconds. He's not done though, so please don't judge. Right. Oh no, that's me. Don't do a selfie. Oh, calm down, Ghost. Oh, I want him to not look shit. Yeah, he's not even like properly shaded or anything. Oh god, you can see my coffee cup in it and everything. Let me just crop it so you can't see anything too bad. Oh no, there's my...
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
There's my feet. No, I'm joking. Do you imagine? I am wearing shorts in it though. Right, I'm going to post it on the Warhammer channel. He's not done though.
Sausage.
I don't want no judgment. He's not done. Right, I'll post it now. Going in the Warhammer channel now. He's early days though. He's not done yet. I got new slippers today, speaking of feet. They're very comfy. They're very, very comfy. Size 12 they are. Hey Blue Race, how you doing? Alright, Shadow Goes, Burnt Cruci. It's a spirit or twins. I forgot you blew that out. We can just go in the chapel and just wait, to be honest. After the old torn slippers talk? Yeah. I bought some new ones. Oh, that keeps happening. Something that hits different when you get older is a comfy pair of slippers. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't have the exclamation mark watch time command on this stream because it's completely inaccurate. So we don't have it. You can't do it. Thanks to our elevators not working, I can actually watch you from home today. Well, it's nice to see you, Blue Racer. How are you keeping? Hope you're having a good day. Also, Memento, hi. It's definitely a shade. A shade's not an option. There's not an option. Did you say it was on the Phasmophobia Discord? Yeah, so in my Discord, in the Phasmophobia channel, I've put my difficulty pinned as a pinned message to the top. So that's probably the easiest way you can go and copy it, if you want to. Because me showing on stream is just a pain in the ass, because like, I don't know how fast to do it. Yeah, see you later, Slendus. Go enjoy taking care of your beavers.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Is it the 5.36? Yeah, that's the one, Floyd. Yeah. So because it's got there's no grace period, so it probably should be around ×10, because no grace period is a significant increase in difficulty. In fact, I do you know what? Someone remind me when we come out of this. You should check the activity level in the van. I can't. My monitors are broken. Yeah, I'll check what grace period does to the multiplier. And I will say to the devs that, personally, I think... because I have a lot of experience with 0 grace period now. grace period is a colossal step up in difficulty in Phasmophobia. Like, 0 grace period probably doubles the difficulty of the game because of the nature of it. All it takes is the ghost hunting near you with no grace period or on you, and you are done. Like, it's over. It's a very, very scary prospect. 0 grace period is rough. Instant death. Exactly, yeah. Like, if the ghost hunts on top of you, there is no counterplay. So I think it should be reflected in the difficulty. I had someone in my Instagram comments before who was basically like, you said this is twice as hard as Insanity. I'm like, it is. Oh, but it has 2 evidence. Like, right? Evidence doesn't define how hard an investigation is. It determines how long it takes. Like, 2 evidence and 1 evidence are the same difficulty as far as I'm concerned. It's just 2 evidence is a bit quicker. Because you need the same knowledge to work out either. Oh. Sounds slow to me. Slow to win? He's got line of sight now. Hello, Maywin. I think he's done. Is he done? Nope. Okay. Anyway. Actually, 2 evidence has 1 more evidence. It does. It does. But yeah, I tried explaining it to the guy that, like, evidence is not what makes a difficulty hard. It's the other options that make it hard. And, like, having no grace period is an insane step up in difficulty. Like, I showed people an example yesterday. Like, let's say the ghost hunt, see where the motion sensor is? Let's say the ghost hunt's there, yeah? Let's say the ghost hunt's there. I think nightmare difficulty, you get what, like 2 seconds? Or is it 3 seconds grace period? It's quite a long time. So, let's just say 2 seconds, because I think it's 2 seconds. 1, 2. Right, you've completely broken line of sight. So the ghost hasn't... He starts hunting, and he can't even see you. Right? Same test again. Ghost spawns there. And this is Insanity. Insanity is, I think, 1 second or 1.5. So... 1. Oh, hang on. I walked into the wall like an idiot. So, 0, 1. Again, you break line of sight entirely. But instant, no grace period.
Follow, sausage.
The ghost is on you straight away. Like, you're done. Unless you're ready for it. So yeah, I'll check the, I'm going to check the difficulty multiplier afterwards. And I will feedback to the devs that I think it should be a significant spike in the multiplier if you have 0 grace period. I can't hear him. He sounds slow though, doesn't he? Sounds like a twins. Well, now he sounds a bit normal. I think he... I've been on the last 5 minutes of drops for like 30 minutes now. Do you keep refreshing it? That might be the issue. Or you need to go into your drops page and refresh that. You probably have it, Anne. You probably have it. It sounded like a slow twin to me. Sounds like you became the ghost hunter, hunted rather than the hunter. Oh, spooky. Yeah, if you're on mobile, there's a different way to check your drop progress. I think it's like I can never remember. It's like settings, profile drops, or something like that on the mobile app. So if you're on the mobile app, it's a bit different. Still sounds a bit slow. I'm waiting to see if he becomes a fast twin as well. I don't trust myself. I think he's slow. Sounds, am I going mad, guys? That's a slow twin, right? That's a slow twin, right? My drops progress says 1%, but I got the message saying the badge is earned. Well, there you go. There you go. Don't worry about it too much, guys. Just go to your drops inventory and check there. Everything else is irrelevant. Imagine if this is the ghost room for the fast one. If this is the ghost for the fast one, we're in big trouble. Alright, listen. That sounded fast. There's our confirmation. That's the fast twin. I was pretty sure when we had the slow twin, but it's good to double check sometimes. Good to get confirmation of both. The twins have 2 different ghost rooms? Yeah. You get an alpha room and a beta room. But there's only really one ghost. It's not really 2 ghosts. One room will just be cold. And there'll be interactions in it, but it won't actually give you evidence. And the other one will be a normal ghost room. Yeah, it's definitely twins. Do we need to cleanse or anything? No, we need to capture a video of the ghost, but I can't be bothered. I reckon in this instance, the second room is the foyer. We've had multiple hunts from there. Easy. Oh, jeez. I'm getting so many emails this week.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
I'm getting so many emails this week about, hey, Ghostkai, have you played our game? Oh. I have not. I have not. Oh, and Poltergeist. You remember that game we played called Poltergeist? With, when we all played together? It was like that silly ghost game where we were being chased by a big monster. And they just atted me on Twitter being like, our streamer of the day is Ghostkai. I was like, me? That's me? He played our game before. I was like, yeah, I did. That was fun. Still have it downloaded. It's a great game. A really fun game. We're back at Nels because I fancy it. I fancy it. I quite fancy Nels. Good fun. Right, welcome to Nels Diner. I'm here by myself because I don't have any friends. We don't use any sanity pills because we're not a loser. And of course, we've got an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate Brian Bailey. We need to get the ghost to blow out a firelight. We need to repel the ghost with incense. And of course, we need to get a photo of the ghost. Lovely jubbly. I love your card. Thank you. When McGaines wiped the floor with everyone else. He really did. Like, I reckon McGaines was like a secret pro at that game because he absolutely deleted us, didn't he? He demolished us. All of us. Repeatedly. Did he ever not win a game? I actually don't know. I don't actually know. Turn the fire alarm on? No, I'm not a naughty sausage. I'm not going to turn the fire alarm on. That's very naughty. Get the fire brigade out here for no reason. Waste their time. Waste taxpayer money. No, no, no. Absolutely not.
Hi.
Oh, hello. P-Dubs, hello there. Wait, you can turn it on? Yeah. You can. There's a few of them as well. It's not even just one. And then get them eaten by the giant skeleton? True. Where is it? There's a couple of them, I think. I'm trying to remember where they are. You can see them around. They're little. They got a little red handle thing. There you go. All right, everyone outside, form an orderly line. It's awesome. It's awesome until you're playing in a public lobby and there's a troll. There's a troll who just wants to annoy everyone and they just keep pulling the fire alarm. Okay, we definitely had some throwing. 10. Oh. Well, given that the ghost has just turned the jukebox on, that's probably indicative of where it is. Does it mean the ghost can interact with it? Yep. You can turn it off. Yeah, you just click it again. Well, howdy there, ghost. Bow, 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 bow. Hey, Big Jake. To troll, the little bells are my favorite, as you can carry them and still ring them. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, I won't subject you to that. I'm doing very well, thank you, Jake. How are you? Mr. Rowan, hello there, welcome in. Bow, 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 bow. Doing well? Oh, good, I'm glad to hear it. I'm half tempted to stream Ark Raiders tomorrow morning. Do you think people will moan if I do? Do you think people will go, "Where Phasmo? I want badge." Do you stream tomorrow? Yeah, my schedule is on Discord. If you guys ever want to see what I'm up to, have a look on Discord. I post the schedule every Monday.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
They will, but I want a Phasmo break. I get it. I get it. I want a little break as well. We've done a lot of Phasmo over the last week. Like, a lot of Phasmo over the last week. But sire, the schedule! Fuck the schedule. I'm thinking of playing Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI. Have you tried it? I love Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI. It's an amazing game. You'll love it. Bear in mind, it's... right, shush, I'm talking. Bear in mind that Conrad's is a lot more methodical and slower paced and quote-unquote realistic than Phasmo. Phasmo, by comparison, Phasmo is like arcadey compared to Conrad. Conrad is like it's a proper ghost hunting game. Like, it's very, very gritty and realistic. Whereas, like, don't get me wrong, obviously I love Phasmo. Phasmo is very, like, casual, whereas Conrad is very much like, you need to work out things. Is it hard? It can be. What you need to do, and it took me a little while to learn this, when you're going, so each location will have multiple ghosts. Some of these ghosts have stories and backgrounds that are linked to each other, and some of them will interact with each other as well. Ah, we got orbs, nice. So one of the things you need to remember with it is you take in items that are linked to specific things. And what you kind of want to do is take in all the items that you can linked to one ghost. To the point where you can get enough evidence to exorcise the ghost, to put it to peace. And then repeat that process with the other ghosts. And you can find newspaper clippings and all sorts of things that give you more context and lore. So Comrade is about basically... you're not just identifying what kind of ghost it is. You need to basically investigate why they're still here. What their story is, what happened to them, and like put them to rest, basically. None of the... well, I say none of. Some of the ghosts are a bit evil, but most of the ghosts are just people with tragic backstories, to be completely honest. But it makes for a very, very, very compelling game. Very good. And when you do end up dealing with a sinister ghost of some sort, a sinister, malevolent entity, it's, oh, it's something. Oh, it's something. It's quite scary in places. Where are you?
It's taken away.
Taken away. Have you seen they have off-screen killed Captain Acheron and Brother Chiron? Yeah. But I think it's going to be covered in like a book or something. So it's not entirely off-screen, but I'm okay with it, to be honest. I'm just glad that Titus is a captain again. I'm okay with that entirely. And it's going to be Necrons, which is just fucking cool, man. Like, Necrons are so awesome. Can you die or just investigate? So, I suppose it's a little bit spoilery. You can't die, but some ghosts can attack you and knock you out and drain the batteries of your equipment. Which basically means at that point you have to leave. Because you can't continue the investigation. A really, really good example is there's a map. By the way, some of the maps are massive. There's a map which is like a church, but it's not just the church. It's like the church and like, you know, the vicar's house or priest's house or whatever. Then it's also like, you know, all the little meeting rooms and like little village hall type things. And during your investigations, you okay, no UV. Okay. And freezing. Just doing my mimic test. During your investigations into this church area, you discover proof that, like, there was a cult here. Like, worshipping some sort of forest demon. And that they were trying to summon it. And following these breadcrumbs, because everything so far had been, like, really, really grounded, and there was no, like, monsters or demons in the game. It was all, like, people who had died in unfortunate circumstances. Following those breadcrumbs was really interesting, especially because when you eventually do find this cult camp in the woods with a summoning circle and a like a blood offering on the summoning circle, you realize, oh my god, they actually did it. And it was really scary on stream because we didn't realize there was going to be anything there. I literally found this location and oh wow. I didn't expect that. I mean, that's probably an Omrio based off of that, right? Based off of that candle blow. And so what happened was we found this summoning circle, and then suddenly we could hear this, like, breathing. And when I say it was like a giant deer-shaped demon that just attacked me, knocked me out, and drained my equipment. It was terrifying. It was so good. Proper, like, hairs on the back of your neck standing up stuff, you know? What was the game? Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI. Bit of a mouthful. Great game. Hive City Gene Stealers and a Big Nuke. All a way to go. But I'm not an Ultramarine fan. No, neither am I, to be honest. It was fun watching that guy getting animated. Yeah, I mean, I've not played too much of his second game. I played it a bit, and it just wasn't really fleshed out enough. I want to revisit it at some point. Lovely. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Oh, come on. They always do this. They step in the salt the moment I start looking away. Okay, he just hunted under that. Maybe he's not an Onryo. Maybe he's not an Onryo. But remember what I said about tier 3 candles earlier. He still could be an Onryo. Tier 3 range is much bigger.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Perfect, thank you.
Thanks for the follow,
I don't think he's a mare. He's very active and hunting in a lit room, which is a very not mare thing to do. Thanks for all the info. You're very welcome. I'm a big fan of Conrad Stevenson's. I think it's a great game. If Phasmo one day has a single-player story mode, I would like it to be a bit like Conrad's, but with the Phasmophobia mechanics. Like running your own ghost hunting business. And stuff like that. It's good. Because it's proper scary as well, like, surprisingly so.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Guys, thank you very much for all the follows. You guys are very, very kind. We're now on 30,137. So thank you very much. We've gained about 300 followers today. That's very kind of you. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Right. I'm not seeing nothing. Could be an Onryo or a yokai, right? I don't see it being a mare. That wouldn't make much sense. I'm gonna actually bring another candle in. It's just cool to watch your stream. Oh, stop it. You're very kind to me. Thank you. It's cool to listen to your nice comment.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Wait, I accidentally lit that. Alright. Hit me, baby. Yokai, 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 yokai. How do we buy your merchandise? Exclamation mark merch in chat. Go to ghostkai.com. Is there a VOD of Conrad on YouTube? I don't think there is. No, actually, there isn't. Do you know why there's not, Galaxarai? Because I streamed Conrad twice, and on one of those streams, I got very, very drunk. So no, there is not a VOD of it. There is not a VOD of it, because I got very, very drunk on that stream. That was the stream where I did 42 shots of rum? Yeah, it was 42, wasn't it? I'm sure it was. Was it 46? We went ham on that stream. What's your favorite cursed object? Monkey paw. It's really fun. Yeah, I don't drink anymore, folks. This was a while ago. Was that Currygate? It was Currygate. It was the curry incident. Dark or white rum? It was Captain Morgan's spiced gold label. Yeah, that was the incident where after the stream, we all played Phasmo on the Discord with me just off my tits. And then I excused myself. I alt F4'd and everyone thought I was dead or something. And I just, yeah, I had a little throw up. But made a lot of money that night, let me tell you. That night, so the next morning, Moz was like, never doing that again. Never doing that again. I was like, darling, last night I made like £350. And she was like, I mean, I don't approve, but should we get some lunch today? Should we go out to lunch? I was like, yeah, okay. Ah, so you're not hunting now. I've put a candle. Interesting, sausage. From a ghost that was constantly hunting to now not at all. Was hoping to find a good playthrough of Conrad. It's quite a long game. Because, like, each location has, like, 5 ghosts. You know what I mean? Like, it's much bigger than Phasmo. The first location is really cool because you have, like, 3 ghosts that are directly linked to each other. Which is really cool. Invisible way. I mean, I'm quite discontent that I did it for 3 hours and didn't finish my Apocalypse 3 run. Oh, you'll get it next time, don't worry. You've shown you've got the grit and the determination to do it, so I'm sure you will. And if you don't, I'll get over it. Do we think this might be an Onryo now? Because it tried to hunt a bunch of times, and now that I've got lit candles covering the whole bar area, it's not trying to hunt. Because they have a different hunt threshold around lit candles. A much lower threshold. It's like 40% rather than 60%. So I feel like maybe Onryo is the one. I'm doing it tomorrow. I'm a Phasmophobia. Rowdy Rain, when you say you're a Phasmophobia, what I would say is, if you're trying to do Apocalypse 3 and you're just not experienced enough for it, maybe just stop trying at the moment. You're going to make yourself miserable otherwise.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Like if you just don't have by the way, there's no shame in it. There's no shame in it. If you're just not experienced enough for Apocalypse 3, just don't do it. You're just gonna have a bad time and get frustrated. You need to like have a working knowledge of every single ghost to do Apocalypse 3. Like you need to be able to confidently
Smudgy wudgies.
You need to be able to confidently see a ghost blinking in a hunt and go, "Yep, that's a phantom." You know? You need to be pretty hot on it. He's not blowing them out, though, which is the only thing I would say. He's not blowing them out. Is he still here? Uh-oh. He's moved over here. Okay. That's fine. We're going to bring these over here. Yeah, he blew that out, like, immediately. Okay, I think I think he's an Onryo. Yeah, I'm fairly certain he's an Onryo now. He ain't. You can train Apocalypse 3 if you feel like it. Like, lose items off upon death. You won't get any XP, but it might help you get a little ready. True, but like, it's a massive uphill battle if you don't already have some sort of decent knowledge for the ghosts. I've had people before trying to do Apocalypse 3 and they're asking me for advice, and then when I say, you know, how long you been playing Phasmo, and they're like, oh, I've got like 20 hours in. Like, that person should just not be doing the challenge. And it doesn't mean they're a bad player, by the way. Not at all. Not in the slightest. It's just, we need to remember that Apocalypse 3 is quite literally meant to be an end game challenge. You know what I mean? Like, you basically need to have mastered Phasmo. Maybe it's not an Onryo. We literally have, like, candles surrounding this. Maybe it's not an Onryo. Maybe it's got to be a yokai then, right? A Revenant for Apocalypse 3? A Revenant's not too bad. Those poor people. Well, yeah, I mean, also comparing yourself to like streamers and stuff who have thousands of hours in the game is never really a good idea. Why can't it be a mare? Well, it could be, but it's been very, very active in lit rooms. Which for a mare is very odd. I didn't know the ghost turns them all off simultaneously. That's interesting. My friend wanted me to go with her to practice Apocalypse 3. I told her that neither of us was ready. We almost never play Sunny Meadows as it is. She tried twice on her own and got upset and quit. Hasn't tried again. And this is why you shouldn't dive into it before you're ready. Like, there's nothing wrong with just accepting that you're just not ready for that challenge yet. It's a really hard challenge. Like, just because people who've got thousands of hours in the game, like me, can make it look easy, that doesn't mean it is easy. Like, if you don't have the hours in the game and you're just not ready for it, like, you just shouldn't do it. You're just gonna frustrate yourself. As I said, I have the skills. Yeah, I'm not specifically talking about you, Rowdy. This is for anyone. I know the behaviors and the positive, negative tests for each ghost. I'm just mentioning that I don't have as many hours as others. Sure. But also bear in mind, like, there's like a level of understanding that comes with just pure hours. You know how, like, you probably see people ask me all the time, Ghostkai, how did you know it wasn't a hunt? How did you know it was an event? You just do. It's like a weird thing to explain. You can try and explain it in, like, scientific terms by going, oh yes, well the lights weren't blinking and all of this. But actually it's like you understand what's going on with the ghost on, like, a subconscious level. You're not having to think about it anymore. Having that level of, like, flow state with the game is pretty fantastic for doing Apocalypse. Like, you'll see me half the time. A ghost will appear next to me doing a an event, and I'll just be like, yeah, click and carry on. So I'm not even looking. You know? And that doesn't mean that I'm like some giga chat at the game. It's just when you have enough hours in, that's just how you view the game. You don't even have to think whether it's an event or a hunt. You just know instantly. Is the temperature in the cooler the same from game to game, or is there a slight variance each time? There'll be a slight variance because it's impacted by things like weather and stuff. Guys, where's the cursed object? Am I going mad? There's a cursed object. You were called Probe by someone? Oh, yeah. I have enough knowledge for it, I believe. I just don't have the guts to do APOC 3. Ah, you'll be fine. If the knowledge is there, that's the hardest thing. What ghost are we thinking it is?
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Honestly, I don't know anymore. Was it Monkey Paw? Did I just miss it? Is it still on the chopping board? It's literally on the chopping board. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Oh my god, dude. Right, okay. Let's do a yokai test then, I guess. We'll let it hunt, because it's hunting constantly now. Oh, for God's sake. We'll do a yokai test. We'll see how good it is at tracking. Yokais are terrible at tracking players. They can't hear you and they can't sense your light until they're really, 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 really close to you. So we're going to put that to the test. You're not going mad. You've always been mad. That's true. That's true. Guys, thank you for the follows. Now, come on. Hunt for me, baby. Come on, Twinkle Toes. But my goodness, they have heart. Bless your heart, yokai. We do like a yokai. We do like a yokai. Can the monkey paw destroy the power? Destroy the power? As in destroy the fuse box? I don't. Have I ever had that happen? I actually don't know. Destroyed the fuse box. Do I have a favorite ghost? Yeah, Mimic. Mimic's the best ghost in the game. By a huge margin, I would say.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
I hate the Mimic. Why'd you hate the Mimic? It was great. There are sparks coming out of the fuse box? Wait, what? What monkey paw wish does that? Always getting me with ghost orbs? Well, you should always do it. Listen, Jake. If you don't have EMF 5 dots or writing, and you have any combination of the other ones, you should always, always, always check for a Mimic. Always. There's no excuse for it. Well, you came straight here. So you're not a yokai. Oh, wish for activity. God, yeah, of course. Oh, fuck off. Right, it's got to be a mare then. By that token, it has to be a mare. It hunted amidst 4 lit candles, and it tracked me very easily into the freezer. So it kind of has to be a mare. Just through process of elimination. Because Anomario shouldn't have been able to hunt where it did. And it beelined for me after detecting my flashlight from range. And yet...
There's some jobs ready for you.
And yet... Oh my god. I hate yokais, man. I hate yokais. Well, there you go, folks. It just goes to show you that not every ghost test is 100% consistent. Doesn't it? It literally tracked my flashlight from the other side of the diner and beelined to where I was. Yokai shouldn't be able to do that. Yokai should not be able to do that. What's the yokai listening range? Like 2 meters? 3 meters? Bro beelined across the map to me. Oh my lord. Just to demonstrate very quickly. Oh yeah, Dragon, of course, of course. Listen, this is why someone who has a 100% consistent rate in Phasmo for getting ghosts right, that is sus as fuck. Do you know why that's sus as fuck? Because half the time ghosts don't work properly. So anyone who is 100% consistently correct, sus. I'm sorry, it's true. So just to demonstrate what happened there, this is the test I was doing. So this is the front of the diner, yeah?
Oh, crumbs.
That's the front of the diner.
Sausage.
Here's your, like, seating area or whatever. We don't need to draw the seating area. So here's the kitchen. Here's the kitchen, and here's the freezer, okay? What I was doing, I'm just going to show you. I was stood here with my flashlight on. The ghost spawned here, flickering my flashlight, but very much further away than 3 meters. Now, proper yokai behavior means they shouldn't actually detect you from that. So the ghost will just, you know, start patrolling, doing his little hunt behavior. What the ghost did there, which is, dare I say, bugged, or not working correctly, the ghost immediately beelined to where I was. That's how other normal ghosts work. So either this map has much different measurements, but I don't think it does. Because normally ghosts can hear you and detect you from 9 meters away. I believe it's 9. A yokai is 3 meters or 2 meters or something like that. So yeah, a very odd one, that. Very, 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 very odd one. Mr. Kai, you know, if you want to play Gartic Phone with us, you can always just ask. You don't have to bully us with drawing nice Why are you putting nice in quotes? My pictures are gorgeous. Here's a laugh for you. I used to play with someone who claimed they had 4,000 hours in the game, never guessed a ghost correctly. Hours don't mean a thing. They were probably just lying. They're probably just lying. But yeah, this is a perfect example of why anyone who has... Maybe the yokai saw you through the freezer, through the kitchen window. Ooh! That's a very good question, Brand. We need to test that. Does the kitchen window act as a line of sight blocker? No, because it didn't get line of sight speed. It would have had line of sight speed. Even just a little bit. But I now really want to... test that. The yokai is only attracted by sound if you have an open mind. What? No. Only if you have an open mind. That's not true. It's just a pure distance thing. Let's go microwave my tea. Why are you saying that, Godric? Don't upset me. I need to know. In fact, I'm going to ask the devs. I'm going to ask the devs now. Let me put a message. I'm gonna message the devs right now. Guys, do we know, is the kitchen window in Nels a LOS blocker, or can the ghost see through it? Just had a yokai beeline to me from well outside the hearing range, and I am now curious. There you go. I will get an answer for you, and I'll tell you tomorrow. From the hidden secret sneaky chat that I'm not allowed to disclose on stream. But I'll find out the answer. We'll find out if the kitchen window is a line of sight blocker. Boiling hot water is boiling hot water? No, it's not. I disagree in the strongest possible terms. Microwave water is different. It continues to cook after the fact, whereas boiling water immediately starts cooling. It's different. I say bollocks and I'm from the States. Nice. Don't people have kettles? No, it's not. It's not. Like, people do. I'm not going to say that no one does, like in America. But having a kettle is not commonplace outside of the UK. In the UK, we assume everyone has a kettle. Because everyone does. It's only when I started streaming that I was like, wait, you guys don't have kettles? And apparently it's to do with like the wattage for like American homes. Their plug sockets are a much lower wattage, so they literally don't generate enough energy to power a kettle properly. So any kettle they could use would be slow and inefficient. Because their sockets don't have as much power. In the Netherlands, everyone has one as well. I don't know why you wouldn't. It's an amazing bit of kit for a kitchen. Like, the idea... I asked someone else, like, oh, you know, how do you, like...
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
If you're cooking pasta, for example, how do you heat up the water? And they're like, well, I fill a saucepan full of water and then I heat it. And I'm like...
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
But doesn't that take frickin' ages? Like a saucepan full of water is like a liter of water. To boil it from cold must take like what, 10, 15 minutes? Take a while. From cold. Whereas like if I'm cooking pasta, I get a kettle, I fill the kettle up, I boil the water in less than a minute, and it's in the pot and the pasta goes in. Like, it's just done. How else would you heat your Instacup noodles? Yeah, that's what we do as well. I had a water dispenser that just poured out hot water, great for tea and instant coffee. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, those things are great. Depends on the pot size. Oh, absolutely. Longer than that? What, for a kettle? No, a good kettle's maybe about 40, 45 seconds. Like a full kettle, boiled. Can't confirm cook pasta or meatballs tonight. There you go, yeah. I had a stovetop kettle, but I kept forgetting about it. So I'm purchasing an electric one. An electric kettle is a great investment. It's so, like, I know it sounds dumb because it's just boiling water. It's a very versatile item to have. Have you ever needed boiling water? Like, let's say you're making pasta, for example, or you're making soup or whatever. You realize there's not enough water. If you've got a kettle, you just boil some more water in seconds and top it up. Like, it's great. How have I never thought to use a kettle to make pasta? Yeah, obviously for the love of God, do not put the pasta in the kettle. But any situation where you need hot water, a kettle is a hyper efficient piece of kit that will literally shave hours off your life. Hours off your life when you add up over the full time. Too late, the pasta is in the kettle. You say that. I've seen videos where people do that. They're literally putting like fusilli pasta in a kettle. And I saw it and I just closed TikTok and I was just like, I'm done for today. I'm just done for today. I came from TikTok, been watching while I clean. Just wanted to say we've just bought an electric kettle and it's amazing. Right? It's so good. It's so good. Welcome in from TikTok as well, by the way. I've boiled an egg in the kettle and made my wife a coffee with the same water. You're a monster, Drakari. What the fuck? I know you like Slanesh, but this is too far. This is too far. Yeah, I get links like that sometimes. I'll be like scrolling TikTok and I see something like someone boiling pasta in a kettle and I'm just like, no, this is too much. I'm turning the app off for today. We're done. We're done. Speaking of which, we normally finish stream about now, so let's find someone to raid who is doing the badge, shall we? Should we find a nice Phasmophobia streamer who's doing the badge? You don't need to make suggestions. I'm going to have a look. I don't want people to make suggestions and then get disappointed when I don't raid them. Let's have a look. A mean one? You want me to raid someone mean? I'm not going to raid someone mean. I'm not going to raid someone mean. That would be awful. Let's see. What do you reckon, guys? Should I raid the person who kept hinting that he was going to start his stream? No. No, we're not going to do that. Should I raid myself? Can you raid yourself? I don't think you can. Right, if you're on YouTube,